34 Salt Marsh Way in North Chatham, Cape Cod, Massachusetts. This is a listing of a magnificent mid-century modern home. My name is phyllis.power, and I am very privileged to be the realtor of this listing. I am actually related to the owner, and I'm related to the architect and to the builder, who you're going to meet shortly. Come on in and see this beautiful home. Here we are with my cousin Kenny Nickerson, who is the brilliant architect of this beautiful mid-century modern home that was commissioned and beautifully designed by Kenny. And this is his brother, my cousin Stevie, who is the superlative builder of this magnificent property. So as we walk around, you'll see different parts of the house using different materials, and there's a lot of exquisite cherry woodworking in the cabinetry throughout. It's just a classic look. Let's go for a little tour, shall we?
Sure, come on, let's go.
Situated in North Chatham in a very private estate location, very sought-after neighborhood. This house sits on 2.57 acres, and it also has an adjacent building lot that you can purchase that has an older garage on it. So there is a beautiful piece of property, really over 3 acres. There's room for guest house, there's room for a pool, and it has tremendous privacy. And one thing that I love about it is the landscape design as well.
Absolutely.
Because you sited this house directly north-south.
Purposefully on the embankment,
Right.
so that there was a wilderness side to it on the east side, which we'll see, and a cultivated side on the plateau, and the house is like a wall on the hill. It's totally transparent through the windows, but puts you in the middle of these two environments.
And I love the feeling, because on the east side, if you get up for breakfast, make your coffee, you go out on that beautiful deck and you look down on the bird life and the wildlife. And the thing that's not immediately apparent is the roof.
Yep.
When you first drive up, you don't really notice it because you're so struck by all this beautiful landscaping in the windows and doors.
This is a 20-ounce copper roof, not 16 ounces, 20-ounce copper, standing seam copper roof. And as I recall, the decision was made that we would, instead of using a shake shingle roof, they decided to go with the copper. I think there was certainly an aesthetic consideration that was prominent, but the also functional part was that he figured that if he made the investment now in the copper roof, which might have been 50% or who knows, 100% more than a cedar shake roof would cost, it would last twice as long. And
This
Three
will
times.
last
Three times
forever.
that.
I mean, the
Last
copper,
generations. Yeah.
the stone work here,
Yeah.
it's
Magnificent.
nothing you
Yeah.
ever have to replace or redo. It's more than a lifetime.
And all the quality, custom architectural work.
Right.
Well
It's
done.
magnificent. Exquisite cherry woodworking in the cabinetry throughout. It's just a classic look.
One of the interesting aspects of this house in terms of the effort made in design and quality, etc., is that in any of the interior trim there are no fasteners. You don't see any putty holes. All this trim is installed with what we call blind fasteners. It's glued and biscuited on, so you don't see any, like I said before, any of the fasteners like you do in other trim systems, so it looks more like a piece of cabinetry. Interesting detail.
Smart home technology, you just walk in the door, hit the button,
yeah.
you can do it
All
remotely,
on, all
lights,
off.
Yeah.
beautiful automatic roller shades, and it's in the fountains, they can come on, they can come
Yeah,
off.
it's a restaurant system, so you can make it do whatever you choose to make it do.
Right.
One of the ideas behind this house is that it's a very long building that's segmented into rooms, and every room is transparent. You can see from the outside, you can actually see through the building at every segment, every room segment. And this is one of the instances.
Okay, so now I'm in the dressing room, and you can see right through the dressing room outside again.
An interesting thing about this property is the hand railings, which are have no posts. Every single picket is a post. All in bronze, hundreds of feet of it actually, and all custom built for the variety of fastening circumstances that it meets.
Along with the bronze base plates that
Yes.
outline the perimeter of all the decks, all the way around here, all the way around the east side of the house.
And are like a foot that stops the thing from overturning, that great big bronze plate.
We hope you've enjoyed the tour of this beautiful home at 34 Salt Marsh Way. It's been our pleasure to show you the craftsmanship and the design that is exquisitely presented here today.
The house is much bigger than it appears. It's about 8,000 square feet.
On 3 floors, and it also includes a wine cellar, a game room for the kids, elevator, and a beautiful media room.
And we have an adjacent building lot and a detached garage, and there's room for a swimming pool, so somebody could build a guest house and have a larger family compound. It's a beautiful legacy estate property.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you.